What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video. And if you're seeing this introduction, it means that this video was filmed as part of our monthly Patreon live stream. All that means for any new viewers to the channel is that anytime throughout the video that you might see, once I've paused the video to make comments, you might see a little cut or a little edit there. All that means is I've taken a moment to interact with my live chat and then come back to the reaction. You haven't missed anything in terms of the reaction itself. I will always pick up from where I'm up to or just before it, so you haven't missed out on anything. It just is time for me to engage with the chat and continue the party that we absolutely have during every one of these live reaction streams. So we're going to get into today's reaction, but before we do, please check out the original in the link below once you're done here. And if you want to be a part of these live reactions in future, check me out over on my Patreon. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. I've
been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control.
They're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep building it. Okay, I was already going to pause and say what a nice touch it was to have Jeff just strumming on those pecs, but then we're going to come in with Lane doing the clicks. I can already tell this is going to build, and it's going to be so good. All right, I'm going to go back a bit because, yeah.
Of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself up on that list. She said, where do you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not
the way that J Nunn changed it up there was gorgeous. This is another one of those songs, because I get this a lot, where I am so used to the original that when I hear a new version, I'm like, oh my god, it gets me so excited. J Nunn did the smallest change in his inclination in the way that he sung that one line, and it was enough to make me go, ooh. Also, the boys look stunning in this one. Whoever said to them, hey, we'll put you on a black background, just wear all black clothing, it'll look amazing, they were right. It looks phenomenal. Let's go. We're gonna get this going.
And clearly I don't see myself up on that list. She said, where do you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Yes. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
Okay, first of all, Lane coming in with the beatboxing that he's doing sounded phenomenal. I can't get over this stage of Jeff. This right here, this Jeff we got right here. He was gorgeous here. He was adorable. Look at him. That's just so cute. But taking that aside, I never ever want to compare any of the groups on my channel at all. Like, they are all so unique and individual, but I love what the boys are doing just in this section here, and without comparing, while still keeping, they've done their own original thing with this song. I'm not saying that they've done it like this person or like that person, but the thing they're doing in the background here is something that reminds me for some reason of PTX. I swear it's something that Pentatonics do in a lot of their songs. And it's such a cool thing to hear that they haven't added it intentionally, and it's not something that PTX own. It's just a thing of that my ear automatically goes to them, and I hadn't realized I made that kind of a link with Pentatonics with anything until I just heard it then with this part here. That kind of higher but auto-tuned voice is something that I swear I've heard in possibly their Pentatonics Daft Punk one or things like that. Again, not comparing the artists at all. They're both incredible. and both unique. And this is completely a unique thing to Voiceplay, like the way they've done this cover. But just that one thing caught my ear, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, let's keep going.
Like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
They're coming in here with the Triple H change up of the lights into the multicolored flashing lights. That is so cool. I love what they did in that section there, especially when Lane split into 3. That was wicked. I want to see that whole part again. I'm sorry. Just that was, if you want to capture a drop in a video and send someone hype, that's how you do it. That was so good. Something just like this. And it's right on the that he does it as well. It's so perfect. There's just, and his face comes out.
Oh, I want something just like this.
I'm sorry. I was not ready for Jeff just to come in with nothing at all except an It was so good. Like, don't get me wrong, his sounded a lot better than mine did, but I just wasn't ready for it. Oh, guys, I have too much energy tonight. This is giving me life, this clip. It is such a great way to start this off. I am having a blast. Let's go. I'm just saying, now that I've pointed it out, you will never be able to hear this song without hearing the every time, because it made me laugh again. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep going.
Reading books of old, the legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman arose the sun before he lives. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits.
Piss off. This gets an arrangement piss off, which I don't think has ever happened before. Every other time my brain has screamed at me, oh, they can piss off, it's because of some big crazy high note. Just the way they arranged that section was enough to make me go, oh, piss off. That is so good.
And Superman arose the sun before he lives. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where you wanna go, how much you wanna risk. I ain't looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts. Some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. It's something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. La, 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 I want something just like this. Ooh, I want something just like this. Whoa, 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 something just like this. Where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss.
I know they're going to drop, so I paused it here because, oh my god, this one is destroyed. This might be like in well within. I did not even know this one was out there until it was requested for this live stream. This might be my like top 10 to top 5 voice play songs of all time. I love what they've done with this one. It is absolutely incredible. And just so mind-blowing what they've done with it. I said this to the chat before. I'm going to say it to actual YouTube now because I was upset that I didn't say it on the actual YouTube part. J-Nun came to fight in this one. He came to bring the vocals because every time he opens his mouth, he sounds incredible. I don't know if this was before they made him an official member of Voiceplay, but I don't know if it was a case of they knew they were making him one, but they hadn't yet, or if it was a case of that he was coming into this going, I'm gonna prove myself, or if it was a case of this was the song that made them go, we should keep this guy around. Any of those three are possible because this man just showed up to fight for it, and it's incredible. Wow. All right, so let's go. We are going to continue. Oh, wait, actually, I'm going to take it back because y'all said it was building to something, so now we're going to continue.
A hero, some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this, like this, like this. I want something just like this.
J-Nun just proved the point that I made on the last pause, and he needs to stop because that is too much. That was stunning. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm taking that back and doing it again because that note was just next level. He was like, I always kind of forget when he's singing normally that J-Nun has that high stuff, and so when he goes up there, it's like, oh, it's just too nice.
Something just like this. I want something just like this, like this, like this. I want something just like this. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are.
All right, we're pausing that, and I'm not going to listen through to the end. Shout out to all their Patreons, though, but normally I'd let the Patreons run, but I need to hear Scars to Your Beautiful and All Time Low mashup ASAP, and I'm not going to let this spoil it for me because holy hell, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I want to hear that, but that was wicked. I was genuinely coming into this one not ready for how good that would be, because for the most part, not all the time, but for the most part, I definitely vibe with newer Voiceplay a little bit more than older Voiceplay. They still have some absolute fire songs in their old stuff, and any Voiceplay is still miles above what most music is these days. So any Voiceplay is absolutely fire, but modern Voiceplay, like Valhalla Calling and so many of their new songs that have all run out of my head right now. Gosh, I cannot think of a single new Voiceplay song. All I can think in my head is the one that goes dum 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 dum. Seven Nation Army. Why could I not think of the name of Seven Nation Army? But yes. Yeah, so many of the new Voiceplay songs I vibe with more than the older ones. So when I saw it was older Voiceplay, I was like, oh yeah, this will be good. It'll be fine. It'll be great. I was not ready to have my ass kicked by J-Nun and the boys. I was not ready for one of their most fire arrangements I've heard, because this was incredible. I don't know how people are sleeping on this one because Jesus, it's so good. Thank you guys all so much for watching today's reaction video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The channel's growing so fast and it all means so much to me, so please subscribe if you haven't. Also, check out the original video from today's reaction in the link below. Go and give it some love and some likes because it so deserves it. Furthermore, if you want to be a part of these live streams in future and have your song suggestions be a part of the live stream, check me out over on Patreon. We have tiers over there for voting in the weekly polls, TV show reactions, movie reactions, these live streams, and also monthly reaction requests that are guaranteed for you that you will have seen in the past with the shout outs on them. So check me out over on Patreon. Other than that, I will be back tomorrow with another reaction video. Till then, have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.